Hey guys, it's Melanie and happy Saturday. So today I'm going to be sharing once again what I burned / melted this week in terms of home fragrance, except this is going to be what I've been burning and melting for the last couple of weeks. If you guys will remember back to last Saturday, I did share a Scentsy haul. If you missed that video, I will link it down below in the description box. I know that you guys really enjoy these what I burn / melted videos. It's kind of a nice roundup and a way for me to quickly review some things for you. And I really enjoy doing this. So I'm going to be talking about, like I said, all the things from the last couple weeks. And I'm going to start with what I currently have burning and melting around the house right now that I can't actually show you because I've decided that it's not smart walking with a lit candle or a candle that was just recently been blown out. I'm very prone to being clumsy. And it would be my luck that I would trip on the dog or something and wax would go everywhere. So in both of my Crocs, one in my master bedroom and one downstairs in the kitchen, and I'm talking candle Crocs. If you don't know what they are, I'll link a video down below. But I have cranberry chutney going from Yankee Candle, and these are 2 cranberry chutney candles. They are the large jars that I've had in my collection for a couple of years. I believe they were, sorry, the cat was like gonna jump up here and there is so much stuff on this desk right now. They are candles that I've had since, I wanna say they were 2014 pours. So, don't you dare. She's like determined to get up here. And sorry, I'm like all distracted now because I see her knocking everything over and it's gonna be a disaster. They just don't throw very well. However, when I put them in the candle crock, they throw like crazy. So both candles were more than half full, and I'm gonna get a good solid week of fragrance out of them, melting them in the crock. And I know that that seems wasteful to some people, but if I'm not getting any fragrance from the candle when I'm burning it, but I do when I'm melting it, at least I'm not going to return them. They were from 2014. I'm not going to return candles from back then. So if I can get fragrance out of them by melting them, I would rather do that. And I just leave the Crocs on 24 hours a day. I don't have a problem doing that. I've never had an issue with them. They don't get too hot. And I'm home most days. I do work out of the home 2 days a week now, but I'm only gone for like 5 hours. So, and here she is. Sorry, what a mess this video is to start with. But anyway, so I have those going in my candle Crocs. I also have right now a Bath and Body Works apple crumble, the beloved apple crumble that has yet to come back. I have that going downstairs. And I'm also burning a autumn leaves, I think it's called. Or is that this one? No, this is harvest leaves, autumn pumpkin. Autumn pumpkin from Slack and Homeworks. I'm finishing up one of those downstairs as well right now. And then in my, I do have the little container to show you. In my newest warmer, which is the champagne warmer from Scentsy, it is a 40-watt warmer. And my friend Jennifer, who is the show 78 on Instagram, she introduced me to, I believe his name is Waxydude. I'll put his Instagram down below. And he has recently, he might have been doing this for a while, but I just recently started following him after Jennifer told me about him. He makes his own wax melts. Like, he doesn't have like a formal company or anything, but he found oils to create Bath and Body Works Nutmeg and Spice. And I'm telling you guys, it is a dead-on dupe. It smells so amazing, and I'm gonna have to get in contact with him to get more because the holidays, as we know, are fast approaching, and that is one of my favorite scents for the holiday time. You guys, it smells exactly like the nutmeg and spice from Bath and Body Works. Now, I've only had it in my warmer for about 2 days now, and it's still throwing. I would put the throw probably at about like a 7. It's pretty strong. The thing about his wax is that it's really hard, so it takes a higher wattage. Jennifer actually recommended that I go get one of like the cheapy Walmart like hot plate warmers. I didn't end up doing that because I got this champagne warmer that has a 40-watt bulb in it, and it's actually working pretty great in that. But his wax also needs time to cure. So this one has been curing since October 10th. And I just put it in, like I said, a couple days ago. So you're gonna have to give his stuff some time to cure. But you guys, it smells exactly like the real thing. The real thing being the Bath & Body Works candle that I love so much. So anyway, that is incredible. I will put his Instagram down below, and you can go follow him and get in contact if you are wanting some nutmeg and spice. I know some of you are fans from back in the day with me, so that's a must try. All right. Let's talk some other wax melts. These are from Scentsy here. I finished a pumpkin cinnamon swirl actually over the last couple weeks. This was in my recent Scentsy order. Ah, it smells so good. It's just a really nice, sweet pumpkin fall spice type scent. This is lovely. I recommend it. I believe it was a scent of the month last month. I have the Break Apart Drizzle Melts. I just totally strayed from Scentsy, but I just grabbed this. But the Break Apart Drizzle Melts in Le Petit Macaron from Swan Creek. You guys know that I'm a sucker for Swan Creek. These are soy wax melts. And this scent is wonderful. I've already finished the candle in this particular fragrance and loved it. And now I have several of the wax melts because I placed an order and just stocked up. I can highly recommend this. It's just a very sweet macaron cookie scent. You definitely get that almond note in there. It's very authentic. It's just beautiful. Back to Scentsy, Sugar Cookie. I have this downstairs in a couple of warmers as well. A Sugar Cookie is nice because it's a great scent that basically goes with anything, and I love it. I love Sugar Cookie. This is one that I always at least include 1 or 2 bars every time I order a 6-pack or 2 6-packs. Several of these will go in. Another one that I love is Cranberry Garland from Scentsy. So I actually forgot to show this in the haul, but this was part of that haul as well. I just love this. It's very reminiscent of a mix of maybe Cranberry Chutney and Cranberry Woods from Bath & Body Works. Cranberry Chutney is from Yankee Candle. This basically is the mix of those two, and it's beautiful, and I love it. If you've never tried Cranberry Garland from Scentsy, you should get it because it's great for this time of year. I love cranberry scents in November and around Christmas time. I just think they're so good. All right, I have a Colonial candle here in White Pumpkin and Clove. I actually got this one at, you can still see the residue from the sticker, from Ross. I originally found these at my local Fred Meyer when this first came out 2 years ago, I think. I can't remember when it came out. I don't order from the Colonial Candle website because of a bad experience I had with them, but I can usually find Colonial at Ross. So luckily I found 2 of these there. This is one of my favorite scents from them. It just smells like this creamy pumpkin with notes of clove and nutmeg, and almost like a slight muskiness to it as well, but not in the disgusting like old musky scent. It's just, it's very unique, and it's very warm and comforting, and I love burning this one this time of year. It's gorgeous. I'm gonna come back over here to this side. I finished a Harvest Leaves from Homeworks. You can tell there's residue here. This one just, it didn't burn super great. It threw really well. This one reminds me of Cranberry Pumpkin from Bath & Body Works. I've already done an in-depth review of this, but you can see in here it burned down completely, and there's just residue on the sides. So don't love that about the performance. I could just never get this one to pool out completely. The Homeworks candles struggle with that. I feel like they almost need a 4th wick. Also, this one arrived broken. I had an issue with QVC, and it took me quite some time to resolve it, but eventually they did send me replacements for these. The first replacement package got lost, and then they were like, oh, sorry. And I was like, okay, are you gonna refund me? Are you gonna, because I received another package where these were broken completely. So they ended up finally just sending me the replacements, and yeah, I was still able to burn this one from that original broken package. So the autumn pumpkin that came in that one was completely shattered, but with this one only this little tiny chip was taken out of the bottom, so it didn't have anything to do with the integrity of the glass up here, so I felt comfortable burning it. But anyway, I really love this. I would absolutely purchase more of this scent. I think it's fantastic. I have really enjoyed all of the Homeworks candles that I've purchased. The only thing is that they have trouble pulling out, and the throw isn't really quite as strong as it was originally marketed to be, I guess, or how strong Harry said it was. Like it is not a 10 out of 10. It's probably like a 7 out of 10. So it's not bad, but I expect a 10 out of 10, and I don't think that I got that in my house. And I don't live in a giant mansion. Our house is a little over 1,800 square feet, so that was not a house filling candle for sure. Tart to 10 from Yankee Candle. These I picked up what, 3 or 4 of these originally from the outlet store, and then they were also released. I was never able to find the like large jars at Home Goods recently, but this was released at Home Goods, and I was looking for it for the longest time. I was never able to find it because I love this scent. This is just a very fresh apple scent with a slight like crust type note, but it's more of a fresh apple scent. This was beautiful. I finished this off. This burned really nicely, by the way. There's just a little bit of residue here. I finished this off in my candle crock and got like 3 more days out of this little bit of wax that was left. This is just a beautiful scent. If you are ever able to find the Tart to Tan either at the outlets or at Marshall's or TJ Maxx, pick it up. It's amazing. 2 more candles. Also, I'm burning leaves right now in my bedroom. I haven't had leaves going in a really long time, and I just was craving it this morning for some reason, and I lit it up and I was like, this scent is so nice, but it's so strong. Like I can smell it. I just lit the candle like right before starting this video, and it's already like wafting into here. Leaves is something I can have lit for maybe like 15-20 minutes and then I have to blow it out, but it's a really beautiful fall scent. Jasmine Santal from Candlelight Candle Company. I did a review of these guys last week. That video didn't get a ton of views because I think this is just like an unknown. Like people don't talk about the Candlelight candles very often, at least the people that I'm subscribed to. But these are really nice. I find these at Fred Meyer. By the way, Fred Meyer is kind of the same thing as Kroger. That like Kroger is the like store brand that Fred Meyer carries. So I think if you have a Kroger's near you, you might want to check and see if they have these in stock there. But I find them at Fred Meyer, and they're usually buy one, get one half off or buy one, get one free. But the Jasmine Santal is gorgeous, you guys. This is such a beautiful scent, and I was burning it again in my bedroom earlier this week, and I love it. If you can find that, again, Jasmine Santal. It's a beautiful bedroom scent. Watch the video if you missed it. I talk about the notes and stuff in there. Last thing, Christmas cookie dough from Milk House Candle Company. This is so lovely, you guys. I've noticed that Bath & Body Works hasn't come out with Merry Cookie again. Bummer. That's one of my favorite holiday scents from them also. This is somewhat similar to Merry Cookie. This is maybe a little bit more buttery, and there is also a slight spice note in this that isn't in Merry Cookie. But they're very similar. They're just like cookie scents, like basic sugar cookie type scents. And I happen to love that because I can burn this when I'm burning any other scent that I'm kind of craving at the time, and it just blends beautifully with it. These are nice. I do like the Milk House candles. By the way, I think this is sold out, so sorry. This sold out very quickly. I do like the Milk House candles. I do not like their wax melts. I have found those to be like the biggest bust for me ever. They just don't have any fragrance. So, and they're kind of expensive. I think they're like $6.75 or something for like a 6-pack. Oh, probably the same amount of wax that you're getting in a Scentsy bar, maybe slightly less in the Milk House, but there's no scent to them. None. So I will continue to purchase candles from Milk House, but not their wax melts. Those just don't do it for me. So, all right, I think that is everything. I may have missed a couple things, but that is sort of the bulk of what I have been working through for the last couple of weeks here. And I will have a healthy November empties. I'm looking at my empties container under my desk here. I'm going through a lot of home fragrance. I'm really making a solid effort to not buy a whole bunch of stuff right now and just to go through what I have. The one thing that I will be picking up, and you guys keep tagging me on it, and I love it in Instagram. I'm getting messages every single day that Pink Petal Tea Cake is back at Bath & Body Works. I have not been able to get my hands on it yet. Believe me, I'm checking the website every single day. I actually haven't been into my Bath & Body Works store in a number of weeks just because I'm too tempted when I go in there to make a purchase, so I just stay away. But as soon as I find out that it is released, I will be going and picking that up, and I will compare it to the original for you guys because I do still have one of the original 3 wicks left. I don't know that I can ever burn it because it's just beautiful packaging and all. But I'm very excited to have it back, and I can't wait to get some backups of that one. I don't need any more candles, obviously, but that's just one of those scents where they're finally coming back with it, and I want to be able to have some for next spring and summer because that's when I would burn that fragrance. Yes, the packaging is hideous, but I love it overall. So I'm really excited to be picking that up hopefully very soon. All right, thank you again. Please subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in my next video. Take care.